All right, here we go. Big Trey Deee, welcome back.
Thank you, Vlad. What's going on, man?
A lot of people say, that you're their favorite guest. You hear that a lot.
That's large. I mean, to be considered anybody's favorite is something good.
There we go. There we go.
That's a blessing. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, let's get right into it. Let's talk about a few current events that are happening right now.
Right.
R. Kelly gets arrested. Then he does an interview with Gayle King.
Right.
Where he's crying. Did you see that?
Nah, I didn't know he cried again. He cries pretty frequently, though.
Oh, yeah. Let me hold on a second.
No, I saw a clip of it somewhere where he jumped up, but I don't. There's so many theatrics going on in Hollywood today and politics.
Hold on a second. I'll play a little clip here.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
And he's telling the truth. He's fighting for his life right now. The life of his career, his freedom, everything. Yeah. Wow. It's amazing. I mean, that was real. The ending was, I never saw that. The end was like, either he's a good actor or the weight all came down on him, or, he really got some, I'm skeptical about the whole issue anyway, as far as, like, I saw a father and a mother saying how he had one of their daughters brainwashed, and she had been with him over the course of however many years, and she was, underage when he got her and everything. And me and my wife was like laughing, like not laughing at the situation, but laughing like, man, she said, if that was me, my father would have took my brothers in the woods. They'd have had some training real quick, and they would have came and got me. It wouldn't even been none of that. Oh, you don't want to come back. What's going on over there? He holding you against your will. Oh, he beating you. It wouldn't have been no questions. It would have been a rescue mission. So I can't fathom. That's what's hard for me to swallow about the whole thing. I can't understand how out of 5 or 10 women, none of them had a crazy cousin, a nutty uncle, or something that's been like, what's going on? Who? I'm going over there. I mean, because that's how we get on, man, about our family.
Well, but what if the girls just don't want to leave? Because actually later on that interview, they interviewed the 2 girls, one of which was being held hostage, who was basically crying and saying, no, I love R. Kelly. I don't want to leave.
And she was underage?
No. Well, at this point, she's of age. I don't know if she was underage in the beginning. I guess that's what the parents are alluding to. Mm-hmm. But at this point, she's like 20-something years old.
Right. So
she don't want to go.
How long she was there. Yeah, I think those were the parents probably talking about the brainwashing. And they were saying that you sold your daughter to R. Kelly or something. I don't know. I know I read stories that certain parents took their kids to R. Kelly for, to the studio with him or things of this nature, and I'm like, well, I mean, if you was trying to get your kid discovered and you had action at that, 9 out of 10, if it's R. Kelly, of course you're going to go.
Really?
What happens after that?
Knowing R. Kelly, like everybody knows R. Kelly's history.
A parent, Vlad.
Every parent knows R. Kelly's history. Any parent over the age of 30 has heard of R. Kelly's Aaliyah stories and the sex tape and everything else like that. Every parent, every black parent, 100% across.
Just think though, if they have access to him and rationally thinking like, no, you always think it's not going to be your child or it's not going to be you in the situation. Not saying, oh, I got a chance for my daughter to be, I don't know any other celebrity or no other person I could take her to for them to hear her sing, but he's willing to give her a chance and hear her sing. You know, you take a chance.
You would
Some parents take a chance.
You would take your daughter to R. Kelly.
No, no. But I understand some parents who might.
I don't.
I do because it's like
Fuck those
check
parents.
This out, though.
Those
Check
parents
this
ain't
out, though.
shit. Let me
Check
just
this out,
Let me
though.
just say that right now.
Okay,
Fuck
and you're
those parents.
absolutely right, and I don't disagree.
Those
with
are not
you.
parents. Those are just people who happen to have some kids.
You're absolutely correct. I was going to compare it to the girl who has her nails done, you know, who keeps a little nice jewelry on, dresses real nice, but has her baby in a stroller with a dirty blanket and a snotty nose.
Right.
They're not good parents.
They're not good parents.
But they're parents.
They are parents.
You know, and all parents don't make the wisest decisions.
Right.
And just thinking that, oh, I have a chance for my daughter to go on and make the family millions and be discovered and this, that, and the other. Yeah, I mean, some of them will run the risk. Would I do it? No, I wouldn't. But do I understand? Yeah, I understand. You know, I told you I like human psychology, so
Man.
I get it.
You
It's
are
fucked
sending.
up. It's fucked up.
You are sending a young girl to someone who has a history of molesting young girls.
Well, to safeguard that, I would think the parent would occupy, you know, the kid, you know, and like if I was like, well, my daughter's very beautiful, she's filled out, whatever, and she might be attractive to him. Under no circumstances would I take my daughter to R. Kelly and initiate the process or get involved after the fact. I would definitely advise any of my daughters against messing with R. Kelly. However, I know in a situation where you have no other outlet to provide your child the potential to become a star, some people turn a blind eye or this just not going to be me. I'm going to risk it. But not all of them did. I cannot believe 10 or 15 women was in the same area being held hostage, this, that, and that. Not defending him.
Yeah.
Not defending him. To my logic, it just doesn't jive with my logic that you could get away with this in this one area over years and years and years, and now all of a sudden, you know what? I'm gonna expose you. Oh, well, I got a story too. Well, I got a story. Now all of a sudden, 30 people got stories, and y'all never took action to go, you know what I mean?
You know what I hope? I think this would be the ideal situation for me. I hope that R. Kelly gets convicted of all the pedophilia shit, and then he turns around and testifies against all the parents and illustrates all the ways that the parents put their kids in that situation. Mm-hmm. And then the parents get locked up as well. Mm-hmm. That's what I hope.
That's a big hope.
I hope that R. Kelly gets on the stand and says, so-and-so, they knew my history and they told me that I could have sex with their daughter if I promised them a record deal and that type of shit.
Oh, wow.
Because that's basically what's happening. I'm sure when you see some of these underage girls prostituting, walking the streets, I'm sure some of their parents are aware of those activities and tolerate it because some money's getting taken back to the home. I'm sure.
I'm kind of doubtful of that.
I am sure that there
rare
are
cases. I say in rare cases because once the child or once the girl begins to go out and make money in that capacity, they don't usually come home. You know, they don't usually have a bedroom with, Winnie the Pooh curtains and all that up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen.
They out doing their thing.